Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy V 4-Drop Fiesta. I'm Alxbrit, and this is World 3. Since last time, I've grinded out the runs I needed for the chicken knife to get to full power. I put it on the Mystic Knight for now, and I did a quick couple killing of encounters to get it focused from the monk job so that we can use it without running away. That combined with Spellblade should result in some pretty meaty damage for us. So I'm already impressed with it in the little bit that I did, so looking forward to doing it more. So yeah, as it stands for other people, Ferris is blue in Spellblade, Bart's is Guard two-handed with Knight, and we're missing Lena for our... what's the other class we have? Monk, right. Monk with blue magic. But we'll see how long that lasts for. So we started right out here outside of the pyramid. We're going to try and run through it without grabbing as many things as normal so that I can go back to it with Lena and not have her fall too far back on experience points. Now, let's see. We have reflect rings on everybody. Yes. So, you've got your air knife as well. Yeah, yep. Everything looks good. We'll just have to see how well we do with this next part. Because before we can get in here, we need to kill these guys, who need to die at the exact same time. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much damage this will do. So, hopefully it won't be too bad. Let's see. Let's wait for Kral to do her thing. Ooh, 4560. Not bad. Hello, Praetor. Nice to see you, as per usual. Yeah, we're pretty close. So let's see. Let you do your thing. Try to spread this out. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. I don't usually math that out so much. Usually I just do AoE until they're both dead, but we just don't really have that good AoE right now, so we're just going to focus on our usual thing for this one. Let's leave and tent up after that, just to be safe. We did eat a few licks during that. But we'll do our best to avoid encounters from here and just try to get to the end ASAP. So that means we're going up here first, and we'll come back and get all the treasure later. These guys will be a little harder to ignore, unfortunately. But they don't give too much. I should probably just put Ferris in the back, honestly. She's going to be focusing on actually doing magic stuff more than physically attacking. So what had happened is Lena was at home at Tycoon Castle when Xdef decided to use the power of the Void to suck her castle away. And she was in it when that happened, so she's probably not doing too hot right now. I couldn't sneak past this guy. I think we might need a little help with this one, so I'll do some reflect. It'd only be 50% stronger than normal that way, but still plenty. Let's see. We probably want to just give you the Coral Sword for exploiting its weakness. As long as that doesn't kill, which it won't. Alright. Alright, those don't give experience points, which is good. We're going to be buying a lot of stuff when we're done here. How much money am I at? It's not as high as I would have liked, but we'll figure it out. This one's going to be a little more problematic. Let's switch to the Flame Tongue on you, since I still have that. Hit the one that didn't get hit. Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Anyway. Sure, fine. That works. Yeah, we might as well use these before they become completely obsolete. Alright, I think it's down that's the way to the end here. Probably run into the... Oh wait, I'm trying to run from these guys. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. I'm always tenting near things that have the look of a tent. No, we can't. I don't think we can very easily run from this guy. Get blinded? No. Okay, just one hit is fine. The chicken knife is so busted. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Hooray! So using the chicken knife in normal battle has a 1 out of 4 chance of making you run without your say-so. In that case, it was good because that enemy takes a long time to run from normally. And if I don't run from it, then I'm on my way to defeating it, so that also is not bad. Oh, I need to go the other way. Yep. Here we go. Alright, we made it to the end. Easy peasy. And there's not even a boss fight to worry about with this one. We're collecting tablets to get the 12 legendary weapons, which I don't think we can even use more than 3 of them, which is the amount we get for each tablet. So we'll take advantage of that in a bit. So that island's going to blow up, and it will become Bahamut, who is going to await us elsewhere, but we're going to ignore him because we don't have a summoner, so... But that also dislodged our ship, our airship, which we can go get now. It's over this way. Might as well. Okay, let's see. I don't have a flame rod, do I? Nah, I don't. Didn't bother to do that. That's okay, though. We'll just do things the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Yeah, why don't you get up top with that? The Excalibur is a joke weapon, don't worry about it. And, you have your Flame Tongue. And let's go back to dodgy stuff. Well, actually, no. This is a spellcaster that we're worried about coming up, so that's probably better. Drake has dropped off Lena, who survived. Except it's not really Lena. Can't believe X-Death would turn our own friend against us through a possession nonsense. And he's going to go ahead and get rid of our friends at the Ancient Library with the Power of the Void as well, just to spite us. And also take away some resources, I guess. The Windrake decides to attack Lena to get the demon out so we can destroy her and get our friend back. Let's see how easy this is. Nice block at the beginning there. Let's use Faraga's Spellblade on you. And on you. You're just gonna hit her. Not bad. But you're probably gonna do damage cap numbers. Oh, sick dodge. There we go. Alright, easy enough. She's supposed to switch her weakness, but we didn't let her live long enough for that to happen. Lena's back. She's dead, but that's okay. We can fix that with one of these. So let's see. Yeah, you've got everything you need for now. We'll switch that up later, I guess. Let's just run from fights. We don't need them right this second. I want to set myself up a little better before we engage in more battles. Let's get to our ship. We need to get our legendary weapons. XDEF is going to blow up more things. If this were like a PS1 Final Fantasy game that had like multiple discs, this would be a good excuse for them to remove some areas to save on space in the later discs, but it's still just a one cartridge game, so... He's also directly targeting things that mean a lot to our party members, which is fun. The game does drop our airship off right above the hole where Bart's hometown used to be, which I think is pretty poignant. But for now, let's go get our weapons. If I can remember where the heck that castle is. I think it's this one? Nope, not that one. I think it's slightly above this one. Somewhere around here. I know it's not too far away, relatively. Let me look at the map. Maybe I can remind myself. No, actually, I think it's more to the right. Hold on. One moment. Here it is. This is it. Okay. There's people here. We can get a free heal, which is good because the encounters up here can be very damaging. We're going to try to avoid them as much as possible. If we're lucky, we don't even need to worry about them, but I think I at least run into at least one, at least on the trip there and the trip back. So we can only pick 3. First off, the most important one for this party, Excalibur, which is the strongest knight weapon in the game that we're going to go and give to our knights. Well, not counting the Brave Blade, which I gave up, but it's not worth it, the trouble. So yeah, look at that attack boost, and 5 more points of strength to boot. The only problem is if you need to hit something that is, like, resistant to or absorbs wholly, which is a little more common than I would like, then it's not so great. But we'll get alternatives as we go. Let's see. The other important thing I want to grab... Where is it? It's one of these. Not the Sage's Staff. We can't use staves. The Magus Rod. The Magus Rod, which will be good for our Blue Mage because it boosts all elemental damage equally, except for water, due to a bug. So that will help us use Flamethrower if we need to. And also just, like, be pretty solid all around. And then, let's see, is there anything else I can really use? Like, there's a ninja weapon there, a spear, an axe, a katana, a bow, a whip, the staff. Yeah, I don't think we can use any more of these, so we're just going to have to take the assassin's dagger, which anybody can use, really. Has a decent chance of inflicting instant death on things it hits, which can come in handy. Otherwise, we don't need any of the other legendary weapons, so going to grab them all later is going to be just for icing. You also get this cutscene of XDeath commanding a whole mess of minions that will come to hassle us later on. Let's see, everybody's good. Ah, I was almost out. Let's try and fight this. If we need to run, we can run later. Let's see. You still want to do that. And you as well. A little better. How much do you do? Oh, yeah, that guy's weak to holy for sure. Think that's instant death? Yep. That's fine. Miss? Yeah, I don't think using a Spellblade will really help us here. Ooh, nice block. Let's heal up with that. That heals for the exact amount of HP that they currently have, which is nice. Ah, man. Oh, that's lucky. That's also instant death. Oh, focus. Let's not run after we've worked so hard. Let's see. Oh, he's not undead, is he? Oh, he is. God damn it. That just fully healed him. So that's not good. Are we having fun yet? Now you hit him. Let's see. Is there anything we can do to you to, like, make this easier? I wonder. It's not XCOM, I don't think. Let's see. You have anything... Could we even use this when we have the Magus Rod on? It's not forbidding me, so maybe. I kind of doubt it could be petrified, though, so maybe. I don't know. I think I'll leave it for Kryl to mess with. Let's, I could try silence as well. Maybe that'll be more reliable. We'll try that. Not Ferris again. Okay. That works too, I guess. Alright. Wasn't really worth it. But I just wanted to see if I was strong enough. Thankfully, we can heal for free over here. Okay. Next thing's next. I could... do I want to do that now or later? Nah, let's do the pyramid now. It's not hard enough to really worry too much about it. Can't land in the desert. That would be too easy. This time we'll actually be thorough and get all the loot. Except we're not going to go over to the right there because the treasure at the end of there is actually detrimental. There we go. If we can avoid the snakes, so much the better. Alright, let's see. Right, there are a lot of these assholes around here. I actually think we'll get more out of a multi-target like this. That'll be pretty good, though. They're all undead around here, which is a little annoying. Ooh, nice counter. Monk's damage is unfortunately a little disappointing compared to everybody else's. Ooh, flame shield. Probably better than that. Yeah, why don't we put you in the back again? Okay. There's going to be so many of these encounters, it's not even funny. So yeah, unfortunately the monk isn't going to be able to take advantage too much of the elemental boosting stuff because they can't even put on weapons if they wanted to, which makes it a little annoying. Maybe I'll try doing reflex. Oh, this guy. I'll definitely reflect on this guy because he's just the one. This guy must be guarding something a little more important. Not bad. But that's better. Ah, white robe. Yeah, that'll be good. Better than this, at least. Technically, it's for white mages, but anybody can use it if they want. I just slap it once. If you try to run, it's fine. They're weak enough. That should give us a little top off before we get too deep in here. Okay. Let's die pretty quickly. That's not bad. Or these guys. Ooh, nice dodge. Maybe actually get off White Wind this time. That'd be great. There we go. Much better. Much healthier. Let's see. Elixir over here. Another mummy. 3 mummies. That's not what it looked like. Is that enough? No. That makes that a bit of a waste. Definitely overkill. Oh, we don't want that. It might be sellable, though. I can't really get around these guys, and they like to... They like to, like, stack up on you and go in your general direction rather than just randomly wandering as they will. Okay. Not that we really need the ability points from these. You know. Yeah, these guys, the same model as the Omega Super Boss later in the game, but not nearly as hard as that guy, which I don't even know if I'm going to be able to defeat reliably. I'll have to look into my options. Nuts. Why don't you heal up after that? Sorry about the cough there. Hopefully it didn't last too long. Just one will do. Okay, over here, another elixir, always nice. I could Thunder Spellblade before focusing. I don't know, think it would actually save us any time is the thing. Maybe be a little extra. Okay, so for this one... Okay. Fair enough. Tried to run there, but we can't! It's another one of these. Okay. Need to get to the end of that before, like, the spikes reset themselves. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Focus on that one. Why don't you just try to raw kill those guys in the back, see if they're weak enough for that. Oh, they are. Maybe. Let's see if you can do the same. Excellent. That works for me. Alright, for that we should get the black robe, which is better than the white robe. Well, if you have 2 spellcasters, you might as well spread it around. More magic in exchange for a little less stamina, which is, I think, like max HP, maybe? Not that big a deal. The mummy's still dead from before, so that's good. Yeah, I think it's worth using a cottage for this one. Alright, now this time we'll go loop around here to grab the treasure up in this corner. Oh, that's a little annoying, actually. Run? No. Hopefully that's enough. Okay. That should be the end of Monk? Yeah. We don't really need anything else. Oh. Let's see, over here. Oh yeah, these guys. On, get to Ferris's turn. She has the gold hairpin. There it is. Any day now. There you go. Yeah. Crystal armor. Better than diamond armor. Not better than bone mail, though. Let's try this with random targeting. Maybe it'll end up being better, killing some of them randomly to lower the amount of incoming damage. Like so. Yeah, these guys are flexible. Dark matter, which we don't need. Think one focus will be enough, and if it's not, we'll attack you with Excalibur as well. That's even better. If only my knight were faster. Can't go in there. But we can go through a secret passage here. And maybe find our way to other stuff. We'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you can actually see the paths you're taking. But I don't have the thief with me. Are these enemies from Meat Fort? It's kind of weird to see them here. Ooh, you're holy. Weak. Black Garb is good light armor, so I guess I'll throw that on Lena, just for the better defense. Doesn't really need strength since she's casting most of the time. But we can't really add too much more in the way of caster-focused armor on the monk, because that's not what they're made for. Where is our way forward here? Is it like halfway through here? Or like, is there another path to the right? Not entirely sure. Not another path to the right. Is there no point to this? Now, there's gotta be a way without, like, falling from the top, which I kind of don't want to do. What does the Magus Rod do as an attack? Oh, it misses. Cool. That's what I wanted. Okay, well, I'll leave it for now, I guess. Maybe we will fall down later. I mean, we're gonna have to walk out the long way, so that's the downside. Which one of these is right? That's the wrong one. Okay, well that takes us here, so there's that. I have to remember, time isn't freezed while I'm selecting my target with focus. I need to actually heal a little here. Hold on. Ah, much better. Works. Ah. Oh, right, it's from that door, which doesn't open until we pass through it from this side. That explains a few things. Okay, back up. Back it up. Let's hit the left switch. Continuing to forget what I should do around here. I don't need to open every chest, but I don't have a map on me to remember which ones are useful and which ones aren't. So, I guess the experience isn't terrible. Start fast forwarding a little more, I guess. I think those are both dark matter. Let's go open these. Oh, money! That's good. Okay, I'll kick myself if it ends up being something I want. Yay! I don't need to fight. You can run from the treasure chest encounters, but you don't get the treasure that way, unfortunately. Sometimes we want the treasure. Oh, right. 1, 2. I don't think we need both of you to do this, so... Get out of here. Just a Lamia. Get out of here. The Lamia's tiara isn't too important. We don't care about that. Ribbon. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Elixir. I believe there's something over here as well. Yep, more money. We'll need that. Can you run? Thank you. What's in here? What a surprise. Alright, this'll work. Gaia Hammer. We don't need that, unfortunately. Or we can't take advantage of it, is more appropriate to say. But it could be worth money, which we do still need a little. That's money for sure. That would be great if we had another spellcaster, but we don't. Okay, you're out of MP. Yep. Oh no! That's not good. That's most of our ability to win this fight. We'll be okay. Jeez. We'll have to start putting Lena in the back more if she's going to be focusing on the spells more than attacking, which is a little less important at the moment. Okay, now we just need to loop around to the other side here. Last treasure. You could do one more arrow, okay. Okay. So let's get out of here. That'll make it take a little longer. It's not even worth doing anything more complicated with that one. If it's any other fight, I can probably just run the normal way. Okay. Here we go. I don't even need to heal. We're almost out of here. We're out of mecha heads to fight, so that's something. Oh, right. You. Either we'll win or we'll run. That's how I'm looking at it. Trap doesn't activate on our way out. Okay. Made it. No. Alright, time to go to the other most important place in the third world here. Well, really, truly the most important place. Phantom Village! Hooray! So let's go down here. I'll activate that guy. Probably won't bother with his little side quest, though. Let's just wait this guy get out of our way. Can heal for free over here, which is nice. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty penny. Let's see. You sell anything I care about? No. Do you sell anything I care about? Also, no. Why don't I sell to you first, though, since we're here? We don't need great swords anymore. We don't need more than 2 of these. We can get rid of that. We're not going to be using that much longer. We can get rid of these. Those. That's terrible. Don't need that. Sage's Miter? No. Golden Armor? No. Just Headband? No. Power Sashes? Nope. Diamond Armlets? Absolutely not. Golden Helmus, no. Morning Star, can't use that. Scalapor, pointless. Air Knife, don't need that anymore. Katetsu, can't use it. Power Staves, as much as I wish I could. Although maybe I'll keep it just in case we get a particular class in a little bit here. Twin Lance, can't use that. Partisan, can't use that. I'll keep the Ice Shield. Diamond Shield, no. Let's see. Thornlet, can't use that. Luminous Robe, we don't need. White Robe, we don't need. Lamia's Tiara, we don't need. Diamond Armor, we don't need. Gaia Hammer, we can't use. Protect Rings, pointless. Dragon Fangs are only good for selling. I think I'll keep that as well, just in case. Alright. Made a good bit of money. We're not going to spend it there, but we'll spend it shortly. Yep. Let's see, we don't need to worry about that piano. I'll grab the Black Chocobo. I don't know if we'll put it to use, but it'll be nice to have it out, and it's a quick way out of the city anyway, so... Okay, those are the item salesmen. Don't need to talk to them for now. Oh, did I get the thing from the back entrance? No, I should have done that before. I make this guy go all the way down. We can get the thief knife over there, which may or may not be useful, depending. Let's see. Let's go around the back entrance of the magic shop as well, so we can pick up... I want to say Osmos is the one that we can use with Spellblade. Yeah. Okay. Not really that extraordinary, but something. We're here in the armor shop. Examine the box to make a secret passage appear. And the most important thing we need to do is we want to buy 4 of these Hermes sandals for everybody. Now, instead of reflecting for our damage, we're just going to be really, really fast. Not only does it give us auto haste, but it also makes us immune to all sorts of things that would stop us from moving normally, like slow, paralysis, and stuff like that. Which makes it very nice. Now, as for you, I'll grab Crystal Helms, Black Cowl, and I think that's all I need to optimize my set here. That's more defense for you. Yeah, you lose some strength, but you don't need it really, and we really need the defense. So how's that? You'll get better armor later, probably. Let's see. I think otherwise we have everything we really need. Alright. This area is like an in-between part of the void that popped up in a random spot around here. That's the lore behind it. We'll see it later. So, let's see. There's some other important things we should be doing before we move on with the story here. I guess there's only really one really super important thing. Well, actually, I could get the magic lamp. I probably should, huh? Yeah, let's do that first, I guess. It'll be, I think slightly less tedious than the other thing I want to do. So we're going to grab our Chocobo. And we need to get up and to the left. The top left of the map, basically. So I think we need to go up here. It's kind of a maze, basically. A world map maze, which is kind of fascinating in its own way. Alright, here we go. I want to follow this river over in this direction to the waterfall. So what the magic lamp does is when you use it, it uses all the summons in order from most powerful to least powerful. So that can have a lot of important use later, depending on the ones you pull out. So we're going to keep that in our pocket. As for if the game hints that that's there, I think so, in some way, but I wouldn't remember exactly how. Okay, now we need to find a specific part of the ocean. So we need to go to the desert area, which is to the right here. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. That's okay. So, like around here, I want to say, we can still get, like, encounters on the ocean. So we want to do a quick save to manipulate the encounter rate into always giving us the rare encounter after our second attempt. So let's just, like, hover around here, and hopefully I don't wander too far from the zone of the map it's located in. Okay, we can run from that first one. Okay, I missed the area. Okay, so let me look up exactly where the divide is then, because I don't want to waste too much time with this. Should be in the info area here. Where is ocean map? Ah, I see. I understand what I did wrong. Let me pull this back up. We want to be above here, like in this pocket. I remembered that peninsula was important, but not in the exact way. So yeah, that's a different encounter, which is a good sign. Okay. I'm going to be using a few save state nonsenses here just to make this go a little easier. So what we need to do is confuse this guy. The only way we can do that is with the dancing dagger, and only like a quarter of the time when it's used if it ends up using the dance command instead of just being a normal attack. Okay, we got it in one. However, we're not guaranteed to get what we need from this, so I should get back to Krau's turn. It might tidal wave itself, which isn't bad. Okay, there we go. Awesome, we got it right away. We want to use Mighty Guard on us, which is another blue magic spell that we can use. Now we just need to win the fight. It gives Protect, Shelf, and Float all at the same time, which is very, very nice. Are you susceptible to max HP damage? Can you be Deathclawed, maybe? Do we need to just hit you? Because we can do that. Any other nonsense we can try? Level 5 death, does that work? No? Time slip? No. Can we hit the guy? That would be nice. Let's see. I wonder if Dark Spark or Missile has a higher hit rate. I guess Missile costs less MP though, so we'll keep on trying that. This guy has a lot of HP, so actually killing it is going to take a while. That little number poisoned Bart's there. That's unfortunate. I guess let's try Break. See if we can petrify him. Otherwise, maybe... you don't have the Spellblade level to use Osmos, so we'll have to switch some people around probably after Kryle finishes Mystic Knight, I think, so we can have everything we need. Nothing else is really helpful here. I guess I'll try Sleep. Didn't seem to do anything. Petrification didn't work either. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything we can do about this guy. We're just gonna have to kill him the old-fashioned way. Let's make sure everybody's healthy. We don't want to run, because that'll undo all the damage we did, so... The best thing we can do is Arrow Guy, I think. Unless he absorbs it. Hopefully not. Nope, we're good. Can't use our Reflect anymore. I want to say it has like 15,000 HP or something crazy like that. Maybe even more. If I had a scan command, I could figure it out, but I don't. Can I turn him into a toad? No. Although I don't know if it's just missing or if it's failing outright. It's hard to tell in this game sometimes. Okay, dead. Hooray! And Kryle finished up the job there. Okay, so then let's put her back in Blue Mage with the higher level of Spellblade so we don't miss out on that. And you're gonna switch over to Mystic Knight instead. Just so we can have everything we need. Well, actually, we're gonna lose out on focus that way. Maybe you be Mystic Knight? You haven't even started on it. That way we can not miss out on anything. And then you're gonna be blue. I think that's the one we're missing. Up. Nope, that's not the one we're missing. We're missing Monk. You're done with blue, right? Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Monk with blue. Everybody's equipment is hecked up right now. Don't worry. You get Magus Rod and Aegis Shield, Gold Hairpin, Hermes Sandals. You get Chicken Knife, Flame Shield, Crystal Helm. You get Black Robe. You get bone mail. You get black garb. Hermes sandals. Hermes sandals for you as well. You didn't move. Okay, I think with that everything is the way it was before. Okay, Mystic first, then Monk. Let's switch. We'll keep you both in the back. And that should be speed order again. Okay. Oh, whoops! Ran into the final dungeon by accident. That's okay. We can leave. I need to find a place to heal up. This works. Do you still give me free stuff? Yes, you do. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't buy consumables. I should stock up, at least on high potions. I'll get regular potions as well. Phoenix Downs. And do you have cottages? Yes. That should be good enough. I guess I'll grab a couple ethers as well. And if we get more money, we could spend it on more elixirs at the Phantom Village as well. Okay. Think we're all set and ready to go. So our next area to attack is this area. Lena gets to be the leader now. Lucky her. You do this. These guys absorb holy, I think. They're one of the people I was worried about. Oh, nope. We want a actual sword, not a knife. We can't double hand a knife. Let's see. We should be fast enough to not worry too much about this. Yeah, there we go. Not quite as terrible as it might have seemed. Okay. Let's get you back on the Excalibur before we continue onwards. Oh no, I'm being executed. Not anymore. Yeah, hidden treasure over here. And as before, if I end up running, that's fine. If not, then doesn't matter. Either we win or we run, like I said. In this case, we run. Oh no, use level 2 old on Lena. Now she's old. We could learn that spell, but not until our blue mage is a level that can be hit by it. Whee! I don't remember exactly how this works. Okay, that's the path forward. Yeah. A lot of this stuff I don't need to do, but I'm just doing it for fun. Mostly. The extra speed is very nice. So Illusion gives us another one to fight, but we'll try and focus on the one we've already damaged. Now look how quickly we're getting turns with the Hermes sandals. It's just way better than anything else you can have as an accessory. Dang it. Okay. Now that would be a back row capable weapon that thieves and ninjas could use, but we don't have either of those. Whoops, I forgot. Sucks you right in if you get close to it. Oh, we don't need that. Let's see. I was just planning for the future. Yeah, I'm at the point where it's like, I don't even want to use my monk's turns. Ow! That's a strong toe. You again. Another protect ring. That's worth like 15k. Just don't miss. Thank you. Okay, Lena's caught up. Only for a second, though. Let's see. In here, that's a whip. Can't use that. All right. Good use of your turns there. Start running a bit. This guy sucks. He has way too much health. Damn it. Damn it. Running from him is very hard, but if we trigger the chicken knife, then we're fine. Having a way to automatically run away is very helpful in the case of enemies like that. Depends on your perspective, I guess. Ah, dang it. I knew there were pits there. There's always pits in front of the chests, I know that much. Run? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Might as well cottage. Yeah, there's treasure on the side. Let's grab that first. We have a boss coming up here, so I don't want to waste too many of my resources, even though it probably won't actually be any difficulty. Circle it. You know, if you had like 7,000 casters in your party, maybe that would be useful instead of one of your 2 gold hairpins. Actually, yeah, let's give you, not because we need to steal, but because I want something Spellblade capable. Let us go! Jeez. When our blue mage has 1,000 HP, then you guys will realize. Spellblade. Sleep. How would you like to sleep? Let's throw on Mighty Guard too, just for fun. Oh, should have just done focus. That's okay though. Awesome, it's that one. So this is a boss that would move locations between the 4, and if you hit them with like big AoE, it just counters you forever. But since we found the one that is the real one, you can just have him be put to sleep instead. Oh, whoops. Now, I don't know if Bart's will wake him up, and that will allow him to move, but... Ow. Yeah, you want to focus so you can actually beat him. I guess you can put the others to sleep, just for fun. Attacking the wrong one should just display, like, nothing, like, not even a damage number, but I guess, because we're circumventing the mechanic, it doesn't work exactly the way it should. Alright, now once we wake up the rest of these guys, they should automatically die. There we go. That will open up this place, which has the last really important power boost for our party. Strongest black and white magic. Now I just gotta walk out of here. Again. Run! You don't have that much time. Nope, can't go around that thing. That would be too easy. Still all 31. We keep float between battles, which is nice. But we'll lose it as soon as we tent up, so... Or heal in any way. I guess might as well grab the treasure on these other branches, which you go to by manipulating the switches in different combinations. Elixirs are always nice. Both unsets will go back to the beginning. And we're out. Alright, let's head for Fork Tower. Let's head for the inn in this town first. These old towns should have pretty cheap inns. Yeah, 30 gil is nothing compared to what we've been picking up. Even in a single fight. Okay, let's see. All right. Yep, they explode. Let's see. Bart is our knight, so he's going to go to the right. Right makes might. Lena Mystic Knight will go to the left. Ferris Monk will go to the right. And Kryle Blue Mage will go to the left. Now there are random encounters on the way up, but I'll try to just ignore them for the most part. They're not really worth the effort. Although if they kill me, that's not good. Thankfully the chicken knife came in handy there. Okay, never mind. I'll have to fight you the real way next time. Okay, so let's pick this up. Ether. So you can see this is the magic floor. I guess I should have been trying to attack with a chicken knife if I wanted to run anyway. That's on me. Alright, here's our big, one of the big treasures. Ow! Yeah, they don't really like it when you, hit them with physical attacks around here. They want you to play by the rules. Slow won't work. Can I just do this? I wonder. Would that just completely neuter them? I'm in experimentation mode. Rude. No. I thought maybe it would still do like thousands of damage to drain their MP, but no, that's not how it works. Okay. You're right. You're left. You're right. You're left. You didn't even get to the big treasure. Whatever. What's the... You know what? Break. That's probably the answer. I bet these guys can be petrified to die. Yeah, that seems good. There we go. That's the strategy. Oop, poison. Let's clear that. You know, I'm not a flawless runner or anything. I do my best. And I know a lot, but sometimes you don't even need to go to this area. That's the thing. So I don't know every little thing about every random encounter in it or how to avoid dying all the time. Nice job, idiot, curing yourself when you haven't been hit yet. Yep, that's a good sign. And again, if we run, great. If not, then we win. So, regardless. It's happening exactly as before. Would silence stop it? I wonder. I think that works on time magic, which Meteor is. That's rude. I'll save here just to see. Ha ha! Although it seemed the petrification worked just as well. Alright, in that chest is the Wonder Wand, which is a fun little rod that, when attacked with, casts every spell in order. It's kind of like the magic lamp, but for black and white magic. So we'll probably have to manipulate the spells that it casts for certain bosses later in the game. So let's do that, and let's get your ethers going before we go here, because once we step forward, we'll switch to the other party. My love for you is like a truck. You're just wasting time with these counters. Also probably didn't need to use Mighty Guard there, but it's fine. We have ethers. We'll make do. High potion, great. This floor does have a treasure on the side similar to the Wonder Wand, but for physical fighters. In this case, the Defender Sword, which I'm going to want to put on once we get to the boss. Because the boss is another thing that absorbs Holy. Alright, we made it. So, let's... just make sure everything is good. Yep, not quite as powerful, but it'll get the job done. I forget. Yeah. All magic is barred in this fight, unfortunately. Let's see. Anything you can do, though? Not particularly. I guess you'll just defend. Why don't you use this? That'll cast Protect on you. Just so we can be ready for anything he does. Excellent. Just counter physical attacks. So we'll have Ferris toss high potions around while Bartz continues to wallop. Ferris could contribute to the damage if I front rowed her, but it wouldn't be as strong as that, and also, because of the nature of the counterattacks, it's best to do as few things as possible so you can keep yourself on pace and not overextend yourself. Uh-oh. That's always funny. So you do actually have to examine that, otherwise you'll die. Because the tower will explode and because you took too long. Anyway, silence. Spellblade for you. We might as well Mighty Guard in case he does anything too crazy. And he is weak to wind, so this will do decent. So if you try to hit him with physical attacks normally, he'll cast Return to bring the fight back to the very beginning. But he can be silenced, so a silenced Spellblade will keep him from doing that. And give us a good way to go here. It wears off pretty quickly, but we can keep on reestablishing it, so it doesn't really matter. Some parties have a much harder time with this guy. He's definitely the harder of the two. And we're getting lucky with the silence lasting long enough. Being a boss, usually status ailments run out really quickly, but we're able to keep the silence going for when his turns roll around that aren't counterattacks, which has been very nice. And there's Flare, which he can't use either. So yeah, we embarrass these guys pretty bad. Well, I guess disappearing is better than exploding. Alright, so let's get the Excalibur back on you. Well, actually no, Defender. Definitely better than the Ice Brand and the Flame Tongue. By quite a bit, honestly. No, I just wanted to point out that while we don't have access to black and white magic, Flare and Holy are Spellblade capable, so that's the reason we really wanted to do this. Holy makes a Holy Elemental, and Flare just makes your attacks more powerful in general, which is very, very strong. So we're going to go down here next. I think we just need to go down here. Yeah. Let's free Sid and Mid so they can work on our airship and make it a submarine again. Which is where the only way we can access the other two tablets is through the underwater. I guess we should heal up first, huh? I don't think it healed us back up. Oh, I could have been doing way more damage. I didn't have the Magus Rod on. That's okay. We'll have it now. Let's go to Istory first. Even though it's the 4th tablet, it has better uh, treasure that would make things easier for us. Yeah. Why do you need to cross the land when you can fly? Okay, yeah, this is the exact place we want to be. We'll continue running away. We're good enough to deal with anything that is really a problem now, so I don't think we need the extra experience or ability points for that matter. Alright, so let's see the difference, just for fun. Do you kill this? Well, not if you miss. Yeah, that's much, much more powerful. Like, almost twice as powerful. So, there you go. Does cost a lot of MP, though, so you gotta watch out for that. Continue to run if we can. I don't do this dungeon too often, so forgive me if I run around like a chicken with no head for a bit. This isn't the way forward, is it? Oh, I guess it is. No, we want to get the treasure. Alright. Turtle shell, not really useful. Ether, not bad, I guess. Tonberry, no thank you. It's actually the first game they appeared in, not 6/3. So, bring that to your next trivia night. I think I'd rather go the other way. Yeah, this is slightly better. 5 of them. That's the one problem with this party, is I don't have a lot of really strong AoE. Oh, the Rune Blade is nice. It it does extra damage. It says it does critical hits, but it's not like defense ignoring damage like a real critical hit would be. It's just more damage, and it costs like 5 MP to swing it. It's like pretty alright. Definitely would be good if I wanted to make my Blue Mage more of a physical fighter with Spellblade instead of casting, but not really what we're looking for right now. Okay. You gotta rush to get that one, as you can see from the waterfall that appeared. Do do do. Alright, let's see. Over here, another reflect ring, not that we need it. I had to farm all those earlier to make the game easier for myself. I guess we didn't really do anything, but we should get our MP back from the flare. Ooh. Aha, there we go. Second Aegis Shield, which is basically the best shield you can put on, because it has a chance to block magic attacks. So even though the defense is a little weaker and the chance to dodge a physical attack is a little less, it's totally worth it. We have two people that can use shields, so that'll be exactly everything we want. Let's get back up. Artemis Bow, can't really use that, unfortunately. Ugh. I don't really have, I don't know where all the pits are. There's not really any indication of where they are on the floor or anything like that. Enough of that. I don't even know what that enemy is all about, really. Alright, Enhancer, on the other hand, if you have a caster that can't use rods, it's really good because it gives you a very good magic power boost. So, for instance, if I wanted to, like, if I have too many people and I can't put good rods on all of them, that would be nice for them. Not really useful for this party specifically, but not bad in any sense of the word. Really, it's the Aegis Shield that we came for. Titan tasks here, but also, the pits that appeared here are actually the way to the end. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. Oh, thanks, I guess. Now, we don't need to fight Leviathan. But I'm gonna try it. Probably would be weak to lightning, but I'll just do flare. Keep it simple, stupid. Definitely want Mighty Guard. We could get one shot, I guess. You know. Let's just make sure everybody has full HP. Just to stay on the safe side. There's Tidal Wave. Let's see, how bad is this? Okay, not bad. We had both of the Aegis Shield people dodge it. Oh, we still have the Defender on. Whoopsie doodle. That was from the fight with those guys. The gargoyles. There we go. That'll hit a bit harder. But not as hard as this. I think that would be a paralysis or attack or something like that, but we're immune to it. Yeah, we may be at the point where it's not really worth casting with our Blue Mage. We'd probably just be better off using our own Flare Spellblade with whatever we can use. I mean, I'm at the back, so... Wait, how bad is this going to be? Okay, you dodged it, you heal. Obviously, our attacks with normal weapons won't be quite as good as attacks with the chicken knife, but, you know, you take what you can get. There we go. Just to prove that we could. That's how strong we are. Yeah, why don't we change that up then? We'll put Cry on the front, and I guess the Enhancer has the most raw attack power. Yeah. I could put something more, I mean, the gold hairpin is still nice for, like, Mighty Guard, for example, costs a lot of MP, so having MP is probably more useful. I could get a better, something less magic focused, but probably not super worth the effort. We'll just try it, see how well we do. I'm not going to bother resting up because when we get to our submarine, we'll be able to heal for free. I mean, we sleep in chairs, but I guess that's fine. Let's see. Need to head down quite a ways to get to our final dungeon. It's supposed to be the third dungeon, but don't worry about that part. The Great Sea Trench. Alright, you guys switch again. I should sort my inventory. Well, you know what? No, let's do the Rune Blade. You're not using your MP for anything else. Alright, let's wait on your turn until Lena goes. Oh, good. Okay, good. We were fast enough. Oh my god, that was annoying. Okay, nah, you can take this off again. Yeah, you still have the bone mail. Okay. So there's lots of undead assholes around here. They all have the name Unknown. Hey Dave, how's it going? Let's try this, just for fun. Oh, we ran. That's fine too. What's over here? Oh, water scroll. Don't need that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, that doesn't work. We tried. Why don't you use Aqua Breath? It's our best AoE spell. Not much, but, you know. I love how the shield just appears there. It doesn't even, like, ting or anything. Just like, oh. Well, it works. Random encounters really suck with this party. We're great at deleting bosses, but not so much when I have lots of things to beat up. It's a pretty early save point. Might as well take advantage. I don't want to hit that switch because that makes the bridge go away. Then we'd have to walk on lava. Speaking of walking on lava, we're probably going to be doing quite a bit of that. I don't know which of these is correct. If History Falls is a dungeon I don't do that frequently, this dungeon is one I hardly ever do. Better just run. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, most of those just drop you into pits of lava, as you can see. Dragon Fang, that's money. Money! Money! Can we get into an encounter first, before we, just go into one with, so little HP? Yeah. Had a feeling we were close to one. Ow, 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 ow. Only I had a Geomancer, but that would be the only good thing about them around here. "30 seconds to live? Wait. Wait. That's not 30. And also I realized that hit the blue mage, so we might as well pick it up. Just do that, I guess. Why do they get to cheat with that, I wonder? Oh, that wasn't great. The row difference is really killing us here. Just get up there. You too. You might get turns before we're done. That really sucks, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a case quite that bad before. There we go, it's a little better. I believe we keep the Spellblade even after death. Shouldn't matter though. Alright. Learn Doom. Not that we really wanted it, but I saw an opportunity and I took it. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, made it. Yeah. We can rest up here and buy some stuff. Same stuff we could get over at the place. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily need any of that stuff. You sell consumables at one of these things. No? Or do you just have... Nope. I guess it's a perpendicular situation. Okay, yeah, these guys talk about the magic lamp. The tunnel here also hints at where the Phantom Village would be. I remember that. I don't think we need the tent. Oh, it's wet over here. Relief only for a moment, I suppose. Yeah, I hope you're feeling at least a little better now. Yes. Ow, ow, ow. Super duper ow. I don't think there's any point to that, actually, now that I'm accessing my memories. Uh... Oh my god, I hate the inconsistency of running. Like, what makes these guys more of a problem than the other ones? Oh my god. Use guard. Okay. And we got out. Okay. I couldn't revive Lena because of the bone mail. I don't know what any of this does. No. Thank God. Why didn't you just hit all of them? I have a feeling our next encounter will be pretty quickly here. Yeah, it's like 50 per step, I think. Thank goodness. I don't know if I can get in there. Maybe if I hit this? Okay, there we go. Possess? Okay, well, you're just gone forever, so that's cool. That works. Okay, Kaiser Knuckles. That would boost the monk's physical damage by quite a bit, but it's not worth it. That's not what we're using our monk for anyway, so... If I just use guard, we should be okay. That time we ran pretty quickly, though. Okay. Okay, we made it to the end. Somehow. The boss battle is not going to be anything too bad, though. Any party can handle this battle with the help of the magic lamp. Now, where did I put that thing? There it is. Yeah, kinda. I could have set this up in advance. We need to use it 3 times in total. Not because that's the little HP that they have, but because the 3rd time that we use it, Odin comes out. There we go. We get Meteor for doing this, but we don't have a Time Mage, so no help there, unfortunately. Yeah, we have some health. Nah, they expect you to have a Time Mage, I think, to just use the teleport ability to quickly leave a dungeon at this point, but since I don't have it, oh, you know how it is. I thought there was a way to recharge the magic lamp somewhere in here, which I would very much like to do. Three screens back from the boss fight. So 1, 2. So somewhere in here, in this area, or do they mean like the water over here? I don't see any encounters in here though, so. If I were to go 3 screens back from the boss battle we just did, I think it would lead us not to here, but to the actual dwarf area. Unless there's water on the way through this tunnel, which I don't think there is. Nah, just that guy who will tell us where the Phantom Village is. I always forget this. I feel like I should know it more. Let's see. Let me look at something else real quick, just to make sure I haven't forgotten something. Nope, nope, we're good there. Yeah, no, we haven't had a call. I'm expecting a call. I might have to break for a few minutes once that happens. Well, probably be more than a few minutes, but whatever. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay. Takes a little less time doing that than to walk all the way back to the waterfall where we originally got it. If only there was a runaway Spellblade, but there isn't. Here we go. I think we're almost done with lava. Then we won't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. No, we're going this way. I remember. Okay. Everything around here just sucks, man. I'm not here for it. I'm just here for the tablet. I don't know if that was a normal run. Just a little more. We'll have to buy more high potions after this, but we picked up a good amount of money from the chests we've been picking up, so that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we made it out. Oh, we have to hit this switch first. The bridge's position switches. Kinda. Just gonna mash A on my way out there. No, we might as well not even bother with that since we have the sub. That was quick. Okay, we've made it. Okay, now we have to cash in our tablets, even though we don't need the weapons. I believe that's what unlocks the last thing that we need to do as part of the stipulation for my run here. So that means running around the world to find the castle again. Oh, there it is. Hopefully we don't run into more nonsense on our way. Alright, let's go counterclockwise for fun. Gaia Bell, that's bad even if you have a Geomancer. Apollo's Harp can be very good. Sage's Staff also is pretty good if you have a White Mage. Let's see, Fire Lash, some people don't like it. I don't think it's that bad. Yoichi's Bow can be pretty good as well. Masamune, very good. Lets you move first every battle, regardless of what your actual speed is. So that's nice. Rune Axe, super powerful if you can use it. Holy Lance, not bad either. And finally, Sasuke's Katana. That's a ninja weapon. Can we run? Thank you. Here we go. If only. But I have a submarine. Let's see. Down south, I guess it would be somewhere in this area. Let's see. Do they show it? No, they don't show it on the world map. So I'll just have to kind of find it. I think it's actually all the way down. Nope, I don't want to sail. I want to go down. I think it's like in the corner of the map somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Right? Right. Can't just be an ordinary hole in the sea. It's got to be a dimensional hole in the sea. So here we get some new jobs that are only in the Game Boy Advance version of the game. They didn't add this content to the Pixel Remaster for whatever reason. True to the spirit of the original, whatever the heck, I don't know. Anyway, Thanks to a stipulation I give myself, we have to use one of these. But first I have to figure out which one. Ah, alright. Yeah, I'll talk to this guy for a second. They got some booty down here. Yeah, Oracle is kind of a complicated class, but thankfully that's not one of the ones we're using. Gladiators are just one of the best physical classes. They can use basically every weapon, but we can't use them. We're going to be using Cannoneers. So we'll be able to buy Cannoneer stuff from that guy in other towns from here on out, which we're going to have to do. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and make... How do I want to do this, actually? Because the actual selling point of the Cannoneer I can't use until I get some levels on it. So I don't know if I want to make it just a pure thing, or if I want to like give it just have it be another blue mage or something different. Not entirely sure. But let me, before I do anything else, get the picture ready. Alright, there it is. I'll put it over who I want to replace once I've decided who that will be. But in the meantime, I want to see just how expensive these cannon things are. Oh, it's on the surface. That probably would have helped to know. I don't know if he'll be in the Phantom Village. Probably not. I would assume he'd be in a more normal town. So let's go to a normal town. Like this one with wolves in it. That's normal, right? We should get more high potions, though. That's untenable otherwise. But we'll sell some stuff. Actually, let me organize my inventory before I sell things. Let's see. I don't actually know what kind of weapons Cannoneer uses. Well, let me look at it in the job list. Just swords. Alright. That doesn't change much then. Let's see. Sasuke's katana we won't be using. Holy Lance we won't be using. Titan's Axe we won't be using. Rune Axe we won't be using. Samane pains me, but we won't be using that. Now I know for sure I won't be able to use my staves. So sad, so sad. Let's get rid of these bows, the harp, the whip, the bell, the whip, other whip, this throwing weapon. We don't need any other shields. I'll keep the ice shield just in case it ends up working out that way. I could never get rid of the ribbons, even though only dancers can use them. We don't need that, and we don't need 6 of these, so I'll sell 2. Protect rings can go. Elven mantles can go at this point as well, and that is whatever. Alright. We got ourselves a good chunk of stuff. Okay, so let's see if he's over here in the equipment shop. I don't see him here. Not in the magic shop either. I guess I picked the wrong town to go to. Let's see. What's a like an extremely normal? How about the starter town? It's got to be here, right? Let's see. Weapon shop? That's not you, no. They have an armor shop here too, right? Yeah, that's over there. I don't think he'd be here though. I think he'd be in an item shop, I feel like, just because that seems like the most appropriate. But they usually just merge item shops with inns most of the time. Huh. This is a little annoying, actually. What kind of place would I need to go to? Not the sealed castle again. You? Rigol? It's not either of you guys. You're... Let's see, here's an item shop. Did I forget a sequence trigger or something? Do I need to go back down there and, like, talk to something? Do I need to actually change someone to Cannoneer first? Oh, man. I'll go check it out again. There's nothing we can do here right now. Yeah. Well, I talked to all the doors. Let's see. In that case, let's just decide who we're using. Mystic Knight is way too strong. Maybe I can just give it... Maybe I can just change Blue Mage for now. We'd probably lose the least amount of pain that way. Okay, so they start with Open Fire. We'll keep Blue. You basically have all the same stuff. Oh, you can even keep the gold hairpin. That's nice of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, Aegis Shield. Yeah, I guess keep the enhancer for now. That's fine. Okay, let's try this again. Let's find another town. Let me do something here. Oh, sorry, it's reading my inputs. This happens. Oh, it's a good thing I picked up all that dark matter then, actually, because Cannoneers can use it pretty well if I manage to get the things that I need for them. This might be my first time actually using it in a Fiesta. Normally, I've done this before and I've gotten Oracle most of the time. I think maybe Gladiator once, but let's try this area. Carwin. This is in Early Town. Let's see, item shop. Nobody here. Weapon shop, armor shop, that's all set up. Would he be in the pub? It's not you, right? Nah. Oh, they're talking about Bahamut. Oh yeah, isn't there a thing over here? Oh yeah, well. Alright, time to consult the internet. Okay, it's some very specific places then. Okay. We want to go to either... well, this one is the easiest one. This town. Because I'll always remember where this town is. Okay, so we go to the inn. Is it you? Aha! Thank God. Just stock up on Blitz Shot. There's no reason to get anything weaker. Let's see. So the recommendations for things we can use. Instant death with dark matter. That stuff. Flat 3,000 damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we should buy some other stuff then, probably. I just want to look to see if there are some other useful things I might want. I guess it's just like offensive stuff. Like if I combine the cannonballs we got with. Oh, see you, Praetor. Thanks for stopping by. If I combine the cannons I got with like status curing stuff or whatever, I can like make things that inflict those statuses on guys, which is interesting. Let's see. Okay. We can try some stuff, I guess. Why don't we stock up on more things then? If I go to the item shops are in inns usually. Yeah, let's get more of these because I guess we're inverting these into high damage things and such. I'll probably want to get some tonics as well. Oh, that's my call. I'll be right back, everybody.